We bring you greetings, brothers and sisters of the earth. We are the Time Lords. We are the keepers of time. We are very active upon the earth plane during all times of transformation, when one cycle is ending and another cycle is beginning. We were present at the end of Lemuria, when that great civilization either went underground or was destroyed. We were present at the end of Atlantis, when the great continent went under the water. And we are here at the ending of the third dimension, when the whole of the earth is being lifted up into the light. As we observe and monitor activity upon the earth plane, we see that there is much doubt, that there is great fear. Many of you are holding memories of the previous times of destruction on the earth. And this is causing a great deal of fear and anxiety. But we do say to you at this time, the destruction will not be repeated. And we must emphasize this. There will be no such cataclysm as there was in Atlantis and in the land of Mu. Mother Earth herself has decreed that there will be no more mass destruction. And so we have come to you this day to be of service to you who are the light workers, who are the guardians of the flame. This is the eternal flame. That is the connection to the source, which many of you have served in the great temples of light. You were the ones who fed the flame of all that is eternal. As priests and priestesses, as guardians of the flame. Many times you have journeyed to our retreat underneath Mt Shasta in California to ask for help. At this pivotal time in the transformation of the earth, we come to you to offer you the help that is needed at this time. We ask you to hold your vision to the highest, to visualize and to intend the new earth, the earth restored to balance, to harmony, to peace, and to love. Because this will be the outcome of this current phase of turbulence. It is simply the birthing pains as Mother Earth raises her vibration very dramatically. It is no longer possible to stay upon the earth without opening the heart. And over the next decade, there will be a great separation of those who are ready to flow with the changes, to bring in the new earth, to live from the heart with unconditional love for all. And then there are those who will try to hold on to the old ways, domination, greed, the abuse of power. These elements will be gradually marginalized. This will not take place overnight. The change needs to be gradual. But there is a huge shift of consciousness happening upon the earth right now. It was triggered by this COVID-19 virus, which you have been experiencing, which has caused so many of you to look at your lives, to revalue what is important, to make the changes that are necessary. There is an expansion as never before of interest in personal growth, in experiencing the other dimensions, which although they are invisible, they are not inaccessible. So humanity is awakening. The consciousness is being lifted up. And in time, your systems of government, of finance, of economics will reflect this change in consciousness. So in order to be of service to that process, it is absolutely necessary for each one of you to take your place in the web of love. That is the awakening earth. Imagine, if you will, a flower of life pattern encompassing the whole earth. And at every cross point on that pattern, there is a light worker who has woken up to the truth of his or her essence as a being of light. As the light workers awaken to their own truth, then the web will be completely lit up and the earth will be transformed in the blink of an eye. So that is what is happening right now. The web is already in place. And many are already awakened. Their light is already shining. But it needs a critical mass to light up the whole of the web. And this is your job, to remember who you are, to remove yourself from the anger, the fear, the theories of conspiracy. This is not helpful. You are simply here to be love. So let us now take you on a journey that will help you to understand the truth of who you are.